Hello everyone, I go by the name of Roxy Rose, and this right here is Roxy Rose Guides debt update for December 2022 and a financial review of 2022. You gotta do it. Hello everyone, and welcome back. Y'all, it has been a lot. I went over to California to visit my brother for the Christmas holiday, and then I got back and I struggled to get all those other videos out and to get this video out. So I just decided I'd take a nice time, a nice breather when I finally got back, so that I could put this video out about basically my recap of 2022 financially, where I was at the beginning of the year, where I got to at the end of the year, and some things I want to try to do for 2023, which is right now. Happy New Year's, everyone. And I thank you so much for coming back on this channel. If you are a committed and a wonderful, amazing subscriber, y'all, you are wanted and appreciated. So I thank you so much for coming back on this channel. If you're new here, I go by the name of Roxy Rose, and here on Roxy Rose Guides, I guide you through all things budget, finance, and debt payoff, along with some other stuff you're trying to get into, all right? Like savings challenges, sinking funds, and I was trying to get into blogs. That didn't really work out. But anyway, you know, I might be putting some other stuff up on my channel. So maybe go check it out. You know, you got those playlists and other stuff down below. So figure that out, you know. And while you're down there, please like, leave a comment, and subscribe. All right. It's free. And to help you help me to be debt free, I think the best thing we could all do is just subscribe. Just go down there, right there, and subscribe. It's going to help us both out. Okay, first things first, I have a code with Budget Book Defense, right? Fancy budgeting. If you purchase a Budget Book Defense using my code RRG10 for Roxy Rose Guides, you can go ahead and get 10% off your next purchase. I hope that you guys really take advantage of just budgeting for the new year. I know I'm a little late, but listen, I'm still budgeting for the new year, and I think it's super duper important. And also, if you are interested in supporting this channel, go ahead and look in the description below. There's plenty of things for you guys to click on. There's affiliate links, so if you're going on Amazon, you might as well click that link. And guys, I have African print notebooks on Amazon. If you're interested, please go ahead and click the link below and support your girl, you know. So let's start off with our debt update. The first thing we're going to go ahead and look at is our revolving debt, aka credit cards. So y'all, the credit card game has been crazy. I've been swiping left, right, up, and down. And to be honest, it's my fault. I can't blame anybody else. Yeah, I tried to pay off a lot of my other bills, and I was successful in doing that. But guess what? Y'all, I racked up debt going to Cali and in Cali. And y'all probably like, it was $4,000 last month. What happened? Well, guess what? It went up to $7,000. And I paid it down to $4,000. Well, what about the savings challenge? Blah, blah, blah. Listen, so I was just splurging like nobody's business. For no reason. No good reason at all. But my debt came out to $4,000. And y'all, it's already 2023. So don't expect anything better for next month. Okay? Because half of the month is already gone. So let me just spoil that for you in the future. Floor and decor, we had no debt, and the debt is gone. I have not put any more debt back. So the only debt that I have is through Amex Delta, my Amex Delta card. I was trying to figure out whether or not it was a good idea to move up to the reserve, but it seems like the reserve has less benefits than the platinum. I think I may have mentioned that in another video. I keep going back and like asking him, has anything changed? Is there anything I can do? Is there any benefits really to paying more money for the year to have your card. And they were like, well, no. So I said no as well. Now that we finish our non-revolving secure debt, now we're going to go to the non-revolving unsecured debt, aka student loan. Oh, these dreaded student loans. What's going on with the courts? Somebody needs to help us get this student loan paid off because I don't want to pay them. Okay, I don't want to pay them. Let me go ahead and fill this in real quick, and then we'll go ahead and discuss it. Whew. All right, let's go ahead and go over each of this debt. So first we got my formerly known as Fed Loan Servicing changed to MOHELA. Their platform isn't as nice. It almost looked the same, but not really. I didn't pay off anything since Trump was in office. Okay, so I am not going to. I am waiting until something gets paid off, the courts change their mind, or, I feel like Biden's even trying to like push for like, oh, y'all didn't accept it? We're going to extend the forgiveness again. Oh, you didn't accept it? We're going to extend it again. You're not going to accept it? We're going to extend it again. I don't know how many more times that's going to happen. Probably not until the end of this year. But I like that they've been doing that because it's kind of pushing, like, they're losing millions of dollars anyway. So they might as well just forgive it. But I digress. Then we have Aspire. Aspire went down a little bit. We have Navient. Navient went down a tiny bit. And we have Earnest. Earnest went down quite a bit. I know I made an extra $100 payment last month, but it did go down quite a bit. So I am actually happy about that. That is really good. So now let's write down our total. Ready? $102,060. Y'all, isn't this so cute? $102,060. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I can't read. All right. $102,060. Y'all. So it went down by about $400, which is good because I think I paid more than $400. I feel like I paid like $500. But even so, just that $100 being interest and everything else, I get to, actually pay down debt with it. That's helpful in a way. I'm only a little bit off from getting to under 100 to the 101 mark. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to reach my goal of reaching $100,000 in debt. So let's see what I ended this year with. I ended this year with, bam, $106,060. So that's how much I owe. It is disappointing to me, like looking back at all of this, because that's how much I owed. I owed a little bit more than this back in June. So like for it to go and then go up and go down and go up and go down and go up and go down. I mean, I guess that's life and that's finances, but I think I definitely could have put more things in place just to help just get rid of the credit card debt and just squash it all for good. But I'm proud of myself when it comes to from January all the way down to here. I basically paid off like $9,000. $9,000 of debt. And the biggest thing was me making those extra payments to Earnest, extra payments to my student loans. It helped significantly because my credit cards kept fluctuating because of my bad spending habits. So, oh man, I'm glad to see it. Let's go ahead and walk through my debt. Let's go ahead and back up so you guys can see my debt from the beginning of the year. To the end of the year. And here's my big old spreadsheet. So yeah. So now let's do a yearly recap of our budget book, The Fancy, in 2022. So I'm going to show you what I had filled out each month. And then we're going to go to the end to see how I felt about the year. Okay? I know you remember seeing my Saveopoly and my Law of Savings. Y'all, I did pay all my bills for the year, okay? I definitely just forgot about this page. Let's go through all of the budgeting spreads for the month. These are my goals for last year, which was to pay off my car, to get a new job in Jersey, to save for real estate investment property, and to pay down my student loans. Y'all, I did that. I didn't do this yet, but I did pay down my student loans by making those extra payments. Here's February. Here's March. Here's April. Here's May. This is when I kind of fell off. And I wasn't putting as much stuff because at that time I had kind of stopped budgeting. I had steam rolling in January, February, March, April, May, and then it just kind of slowed down. Not sure why, but it was a lot. It was a lot going on. And then June, I was so happy to travel. It was my first time traveling. And we went to St. Martin. So that was beautiful. Okay. Then July. Here's August. September. And I went back to school. October. November. And December. Now we're going to go into our overview, the annual budget mood. I think it's great to see how I was feeling all year. So in January, I felt confused about the money, but I was happy in February. I had paid off some things and I was better off. March, I got confused. April, I wasn't sure because April and May, I didn't budget as much anymore. June was I was over it. As well as July, I had spent money on the trip. I was a bridesmaid in a wedding, and a lot of money went out the window, okay? Then we have August. September, I started a brand new school year somewhere else. October, I was confused, as well as September and November. And then December, I was kind of sad because I spent more money and I didn't pay off everything that I wanted to. So my average budget mood was sad or confused. More so confused, it seems, but it was also sad because a lot of times I was over it. I'm hoping next year, well, not next year, right? Because it's right now. I'm hoping that this year, 2023, I'll be able to have more happy and exciting times with my money. One thing I do regret, I wish I would have took advantage of the end of the book, the annual budget review, which is a collection of all of your reality check, your bill breakdown, your debt breakdown, your cash envelopes, and, well, I guess notes that you'd have at the back of the book, of the budget book, The Fancy. I wish I would have taken advantage because maybe that also is something that could have helped me figure out like where I want to be by a certain period of time and kind of see how I'm spending a certain way, because I'll be able to see the trends. So I'm hoping next year I'll be able to use that. Let's go over this year and some things that I noticed that I liked, and some things I probably want to change for the upcoming year when it comes to budgeting. First things first, for 2023, I need to pay off this debt. Guys, this credit card debt is crippling me, and I feel like I've just kind of gotten wrapped into bad habits of spending, and I haven't figured out how to fully eliminate those bad habits. Let me not lie. It's not like I haven't figured it out. I haven't taken the time to actually do it. So I know what to do, but me actually doing it and implementing it and sticking to it has been an issue because I'm not practicing those habits. But if I'm reading Atomic Habits, like I have been for the past, time or so, I need to make sure that I am sticking to habits and trying to do them each day, because even just that one mustard seed, that 1%, it does make a difference. And if I sow into myself and my financial future, it will grow into something amazing. So I really need to work on that, just paying off my debt. Second thing that I need to do is just go ahead and make sure that take some time when I feel overwhelmed. Sometimes I feel really overwhelmed just budgeting, not only because I'm budgeting to make sure that I have a video for you guys, but sitting down and actually budgeting for myself. I haven't even been able to sit down and have a budget meeting with my husband, which I really wanted to do. Number 3, I really need to stick to, if I'm going to do my savings challenges, just doing it on a consistent basis. I was thinking about maybe it might be a good idea to have something called Savings Challenge Saturdays or some kind of thing for this channel, because it will push me to make sure my content is out in a certain time frame and that I'm saving every week. But right now I am kind of feeling overwhelmed with budgeting and getting my life together and other things that have happened already in 2023. So I'll get back to you on that. Number 4, I need to figure out a way to get more income. I need a side hustle. I need something that I'm putting my time and effort into other than scrolling on Instagram or just laying down tired from work and just watching a bunch of YouTube. I need something that I'm really focused on, that's really going to help me make sure that I'm going that extra mile that I need to go. I have some ideas of some side hustles that I want to be able to join, and maybe during the summer when we have our teachers break, I can actually invest more time in that and let that be sown and flourish in itself, apart from YouTube and apart from my daytime job as a first grade teacher. If you guys have any good ideas, please go ahead and leave a comment down below if you can think of some good side hustles. Now, mind you, I know that side hustles require a lot of energy sometimes, and I don't have a lot of energy to give. So I'm trying, to do a lot of things for myself, for my sanity, for my health. And that has taken up a lot of time. Like when I come home from work, sometimes I'm cooking, and that takes a long time for me because I'm not used to cooking all the time. So now I am trying to switch that because of my health, but it's taking time from other areas. So I'm really trying to figure out something that I can do that takes about an hour or maybe 2 hours of my time a week and see what happens. Is it possible? I don't know. I don't know if it's possible, because I know for side hustles, you got to put in some work to get the return. And it's usually just small change. Just small change. That's okay. I take small change, okay? I take small change, bitty change, any change you got. And listen, you want to help you help me, go ahead and click those links in the description. That will help this channel and support me very well, okay? Somebody did that over the break, and it really helped. So whoever went ahead and clicked my link, I truly appreciate it, because guess what? They counted. Y'all bought something from Amazon. You didn't even have to buy my stuff. And guess what? I got a little commission. So thank you so much for clicking that affiliate link. I appreciate you. I just want to make sure that I'm able to do something more consistently. Maybe I should make that my number 5. Consistency. I need to make sure that I am consistent when it comes to making videos for this channel, which I'm already late behind, but don't worry, we still got a whole year. Consistent when it comes to budgeting and making sure that I do it 2 times a month like I've pledged for myself. Consistent with doing my savings challenges, doing my sinking funds, and making sure that I'm constantly seeing and around money. But I'm going to tell you right now, I speak and see good, amazing things flourishing in my future. And I hope that you do too. You know, I know it's coming. I'm just trying to figure out how to get there. I know it's there, right? It's there, but I'm trying to figure out how to take my steps to get there, because I know it's the journey, but I'm trying to figure out how to get there, what's it take to get there. So I think consistency is really, really going to help with that. Just making myself a little bit more self-disciplined when it comes to my finances and doing things to make sure I'm getting to the next level. This is also going to help me if I do get a side hustle or any other things I'm trying to do. And then the 6th thing, enjoy life. I feel like there is a stigma with money and saving that you cannot enjoy life. And maybe I just got to find cheaper ways to enjoy life, but I'm going to travel. Traveling has set me back a little bit with my finances this year. So maybe I have to figure out a way to set more money aside so that I can travel without having to come back to debt when I return home. But I'm going to travel. I'm going to enjoy my life while I still have it, because we don't know how long it's going to last. And I'm not going to sit in my house choosing not to do anything because of debt. I'm just being honest. I want to be debt free. That is a goal of mine for a life goal, but I'm not going to suffer and make myself like not go out and not see the world and be out in the sun and enjoy myself. Now, mind you, I could go out in the world and see the sun and not actually put myself in debt too. So I need to work on that. But I will be enjoying life this 2023. I need to enjoy life, okay? I need to enjoy life. I need to enjoy the sun. I need to see new people. I need to see people that don't speak this language or that language. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see the same things over and over. I want to see something new, and I'm tired of watching it on YouTube. I want to see it in real life. So I hope that you guys, really come and enjoy with me on this journey as I'm trying to change my 2023 into something better for my future. Now, some things that I learned this year that I don't want to take into 2023. First off, invest more money into my investment fund. I'm trying my best to figure out a way to up that number. But in order for me to save enough money to get into real estate, because I have an inkling that the market is going to crash again, and that's a perfect time to buy a house. Okay? That's how I got this house. So I know the market's going to crash again, and I need to have some rough open money so that I can buy another house that I can rent out. What else could I say? I need to leave my credit cards at home. So I really need to take my credit cards and leave my home. I'm not going to cut them up. I don't believe in that. I'm not going to put them in the fridge and freeze them. I don't know what that's for, and I don't want to mess with the food that's in there. But what I am going to do is just leave my cards at home so that I don't spend more than I need to. Mind you, I do plan on traveling. So the one card that I do have debt on that I do want to spend is my Delta Amex card. The reason why is because I get miles all the time. So a trip that you guys are going to hear about, I actually saved $200 off of that ticket because I've been spending on that card. And that's the reason I actually do spend on that card. So I can save money on booking tickets, or I can get certain tickets at certain prices because of that card. So it is something I am trying to take advantage on one thing, but I need to pay it off too. So that's something I'm working on. Another goal of mine. You guys don't see my manifest wall. But this was one of my goals. One of my goals was to get my first YouTube paycheck in 2022. It didn't happen. I was not consistent, and I dropped the ball when it came to just consistency and uploading videos. I'm going to make a new one, and I hope that this new year I'm really able to fulfill this promise that I have to myself, that I can maybe get a YouTube paycheck. Would it be the end of the world if I don't? No. Will these videos be for nothing if I don't? No, they won't, because honestly, I'm recording my journey, my financial journey to debt freedom. I want to be debt free one day, and recording this journey kind of helps me realize, like, it's not easy. It's not easy. Everybody's trying to do it, but you have to put a lot of work in your character and your diligence and your discipline in order to actually make this happen. So, yeah, I am working towards it. But yes, I still believe in miracles. I know God's standing behind me, and whatever his will is will be done. So I pray this is one of the things that's in his will for this year, 2023. But we're going to look forward and see what happens. Whew, now that I think about it, I really need to make a new vision board for 2023, by the way. Yeah, see, I'm behind. I thank you all so much for actually sitting here and watching me do my annual review, my recap of 2022. And I hope that this kind of influences you. If you haven't gotten on a budget journey, if you're not sure even where to go, you can watch my old videos to get some inspiration. And I will be doing some new videos, some new things to kind of help people out that are just starting. But I really hope that you are trying to get your financial life in order. You know, for me, it started with getting my financial life in order, but going into self-love, which kind of muffled back to that. Getting into spiritual love, loving God and loving myself. And then it went back to financial love as well. Not love of money, but love of getting your finances together for bettering your life. I hope you can hear it in my voice. I hope that y'all can really be inspired by this message. It's not easy. It's not something that, you know, is just a 1-2 switch. It takes some time and some effort and some diligence to make sure that you're able to be debt free. I hope in the future I can look back at this video and be like, gee, she was right. Because hoping not too long from now, but you know what I mean. I hope I can look back at this video and really inspire myself. Anyways, I hope that you guys have an amazing and wonderful 2023. Y'all, we made it. Have an amazing and wonderful year. You guys I am so grateful that you guys have come back onto this channel. If you're back again, y'all, I appreciate you all and I thank you. May this new year bring you guys blessings. May it bring you financial gain. May it bring you wellness, goodness to you and your family and your loved ones. I hope you guys take care. God bless, and Roxy Rose out.